Host Qatar look to make it to their last 8, that's right, but standing in the way, a surprise package. Palestine, can they upset the apple cart and take the hosts out? We're going to take a little look next. That's right, folks, pumping again another video. Today we'll take a look at, of course, Qatar, the hosts of the Asian Cup, locking horns against Palestine for a spot in the quarterfinals of this year's Asian Cup. And we'll get to it in a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for the Asian Cup continues here, boys and girls, as well as Premier League coverage, Babylon Rovers, world football. We've got it all here under one rooski. Which of these two nations will go through to the final 8? Of course, we'll get into that in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Your one-stop shop continues at the Asian Cup. We're going to jump in the deep end here as the hosts are back in action in their last 16, taking on Palestine for a spot in this year's quarter-finals. Who's going to go through? Well, before we jump into all that, let's take a look at how we got to this stage with a recap of Qatar. That's right, qualifying as hosts and second round Group E winners. They secured their spot on the 7th of June 2021. This is their 11th finals. 2019 was the last where they won the pissing thing. That's right, with Tintin Marquez, the manager, Akim Afif, your star man, 8-1 to go the distance, of course. I do have them making at least the quarterfinals. It looks like they're going to be doing A-OK at the moment. Of course, perfect record so far, 3 for 3 as well, starting all off with that 3-0 win against Lebanon. They followed that up with a 1-0 win over Tajikistan and then wrapped it up with a 1-0 win against China. 3 wins, a lot of goals, no goals conceded, of course, perfect record. You could have asked for a better start for Qatar. Of course, the standing in the way now is, of course, Palestine. We'll talk about them in a second. Let's remind ourselves of the key men here. We've got Al-Shabib between the sticks, Ahmed. We've got Kuki, Salman, Roro, Hatem, Al-Haydos, Al-Saldalia, Afif, Ali, forget Muntari, some of one of these other guys up here, Jabba, of course, Wad as well. Any one of those guys kicking ass and taking names. But of course, Palestine are here, and of course, they're here on merit. Of course, we'll take a look at that merit in just a second. Third round Group B winners way back on the 14th of June 2022. It's their third finals. 2019 was the last. They never, ever made it out of the group stages until today, where of course they are here. Makrem Daboub is your manager there. Uday Dabab is your star man. 80-1 to go the distance. I did only expected a group stage exit, so Palestine are already doing much better than that. They're coming into this one though, squeaking in there. In fact, they could have nabbed a runners-up spot here in Group C. Level on points with the United Arab Emirates. Of course, Iran were a different beast, of course, and they were flexed their muscles against Palestine in that opening game. 4-1 loss to Iran. They bounced back with a draw against the United Arab Emirates, and of course, most importantly, they picked up the 3-0 win over Hong Kong with the goal difference, bringing that back to level pegging. So well done for Palestine for scrapping it to the better end. But now taking on the host is a different, another different kettle of fish here. Of course, one of the heavy hitters, probably one of the favourites, if not the favourite, to go the distance. How about between the sticks? Zaldana, Zala, Termani, Al-Batat, Jabba, Rashid, Abu Wada, Sayyam, Kunba, and Dagba. Up top, those are the familiar names for Palestine. What about, of course, the numbers then? These two sides have locked horns twice, according to my eyes, since 2013. 2 wins out of 2 for Qatar. Nothing for Palestine, no draws at the moment now. Of course, Qatar picking up a 3-0 win. Their biggest, of course, 4 goals in total, 2 goals a game on average. Palestine yet to get a win, yet to get a goal. Of course, coming at you with a bit of a blank face right now. 42% form for them right now, just 1 win in the last 6. Of course, just 1 defeat in the last 4. Up against the Qatar side, 83% form for them right now, winning 5 of the last 6. And looking very, very good at the moment. 3-0 win. That 3-0 win for Qatar was back in September 2018. Again, like I said earlier, yet to concede a goal in this year's tournament. On the flip side, Palestine have picked up racked up 5 goals so far to the tournament, exactly the same as Qatar at this stage. The goal scorers for Qatar coming at you, Akim Afif has got himself 3 goals so far. Ali just the 1. As for Palestine, Uday Dabba has got himself a couple of goals as well as the top goal scorer heading into this one. The odds here for this one: Qatar 2019 on, 29 on. Of course, red hot favourites. 10-3 is the draw. 13-2 is your Palestine here. Of course, the bookies that the public vote has Qatar as 72% as the favourite here, with 28% going for Palestine. It is quite surprisingly that they've given them that much hope. Of course, for me, it should be one-way traffic, I think. I think Palestine fortunate to be at this stage. Of course, a difficult group, none the same. And of course, very close to being runners-up. However, you're up against Qatar here, who are going for the gusto. They want to make it back-to-back wins, especially in front of the home crowd. They put a lot of money into football recently with, of course, the World Cup, and now here hosting the Asian Cup. They want to go the distance, and I think they're going to go very, very close to doing just that. 3-0 win, demolition job over Palestine, knocking them out at this stage. And of course, Qatar continuing the journey into that last 8. That's right. That's my take on it. Be sure to get your own take on it. Of course, subscribe, thumbs up, catch you later for the next one, which of course is more quarterfinal matches right here at But until then, smash the subscribe and I'll catch you later. But till then, we're done.